Welcome to Botches Off-Road. Do we even have a topic for today?
Of course we do. We always have topics.
Yeah, we're going to talk about... let's check for voicemails.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's usually our running go-to here.
Yeah, so please send in voicemails because we love them.
Oh, here, before you do this, because if I forget, I won't remember to ask later. When we go on trips, is there anything you, take back with you? Like, for instance... Wow, I bit my own tongue saying that. For instance, my wife takes back rocks, and we like stickers from tourist shops. If I find a really cool leaf or some shit, I'll bring it back. Do you guys ever do anything like that? You ever find, is it something you do every trip, or is it just, when you find something cool?
I mean, if I find a cool-ass rock, I'm taking the cool-ass rock.
Yeah.
Right.
For me, when it comes to rocks, I think it's the first ever time doing it. I've been to Drummond so many times, I haven't done rocks, but I did rocks the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like when we were on...
We brought home some more fossils every time.
Yeah.
Except the last time.
It varies. Because, I remember the second time we went, I dove for that rock.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about
really big
that.
one.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that because I have a massive collection of things that I have accumulated from vacations or adventures. So I have, I should take a picture of them, but I have a whole, my whole wall is digital pictures that I've taken with my phone. Oh, sorry, I got away from my mic a little bit. But digital pictures that I've taken with my phone that I printed out at Walmart. And then I've hung them up on my wall. And then I have a road map taped to my door. And I highlight, or I try to highlight every road that I've taken when I record a map. So that, you could see everywhere we've gone. And then I have all the pictures and stuff from the adventures around it. And then... I have our MST calendar, our botches calendar. I don't have, though. And then...
Do we make a botches calendar?
Not this year, I don't think.
No.
And, yeah, and then I have, pamphlets. You remember... I don't know if this is a Michigander thing, but when we used to go on vacation as kids, we used to collect the pamphlets from the visitor centers like Pokemon cards.
We used to do that, too.
Everyone. I have Shipwreck Tours... Oswald's, the Mystery Spot. They were collector's cards, and you'd always take a handful of them with you. I don't know how those people made money because, dude, we were robbing them blind. Every one of us got 5 each, and then they ended up being fire starter because we never used them.
Yeah. Dude, we should start a trading card game. That'd be pretty fun.
We should use pamphlets as that. Cut out the emblems into a rectangle trading card.
Michigan in general should have a trading card game where every rest stop has its own card. That'd actually be kind of cool.
Speaking
lighthouses.
Yeah, that would be cool, like a collectible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That'd you cool. Have to go to that location to collect.
Yeah, I like that because it's I like the Jeep Badge of Honor thing. I think that's super cool, and I would love to collect that, but I can't do a lot of them, and it's cheap.
Or all roads taken.
Yeah, so it would be really cool to get. I've always wanted to do all the what do you call them? State parks, national parks, Manistee National Forest, whatever they are, and get all the badges for them, the Velcro, and throw them on the roof, of all the. Cool, I've been to Huron State Forest, or hey, I went to this state forest and spent a week there.
Oh, that'd be super sick.
Yeah, and we've been to a lot of them, and then just do Chris Point Lighthouse, or hey, we went to Whitefish Point Lighthouse, and have them be patches that you could Velcro and throw on the on your roof, and have them just kind of cover your roof. So. Kind of checkpoints, cool places that you've been, and then conversation points too, because people come in, look at your truck, whatever, holy shit,
I've got a shit ton of patches on my roof. It's pretty cool. Mark's got one really cool one that just says slut.
I think I only have one, and I think it's the one I won on the MST poker run the year before this. And that's the only one I have.
Mark's got an MST one. He's got a slut one. What else do you have?
You got American flag. You drop this and it's a brain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's like a tactical kitty or something like that. If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got.
And then I also got Duncan's.
Oh yeah, unit patch.
Unit patch.
I should order some of my unit patches.
Yeah, I'll take a.
But then comes the question of which unit patches do I order? 304th, 40th, or 180th?
Why not all of them?
Okay, good point.
I need to get a Botches patch, though.
Yeah, I want a Velcro Botches patch.
Mine was a Velcro, and you just make it a Velcro one.
Can you? I didn't see that as an option.
Yeah, you just take a piece of Velcro and you stick it to the back and then cut it out.
Okay, if that's what you're...
Every patch you can do that with, because patches come with like this iron-on glue.
Yeah,
and when you stick the Velcro to the back, it does not come off afterwards.
Yeah, I thought you meant like from the store you could get Velcro, and I'm like, I don't remember that being an option.
No, sadly, it is not an option.
But I might do that with my stuff too. But yeah, no, so I was just wondering because I was looking over and I have that collection on my wall from pictures and adventures that we've taken, and then I have 4 or 5 jars full of like water and rocks that we found on Lake Superior and all over the state, Petoskey, Leelanau. I have some gemstones that we got from the what is that called? The Uper trap or the tourist trap in the UP. You remember that? It's got the big.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of it.
I want to say it's the Uper spot or something. It's got the like the biggest double barrel in the world. It's just like a big wooden double barrel. It's got like a giant chair. Then it's got a little gem store next to it. It's literally just one massive tourist trap store with a bunch of like knickknacks.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, but it's one of those like when you go to the UP and you're a tourist, it's like one of those gotta go to places. But yeah, no, so we got a bunch of that. I was just curious, like, you guys call in if anybody's like, if you collect some kind of knickknacks. So, because we got like a couple of like Native American collectible like instruments and stuff from the museum in, what is it, St. Ignace, the Native American Museum. If we go up there, we always stop there and buy something from them and talk to them for a little bit. It's a super cool museum.
My unit patch from my second unit is like impossible to find. God damn it. Well, that's just what happens when your unit gets disbanded.
True.
Yeah. That's what happens when you keep putting your wiener inside of foxholes.
Anyways, we have some voicemails. Both of them are marked as unknown caller.
I think I know one of them.
We're going to find out. First one's a minute long, second one's 39 seconds. So here we go.
Yeah, Kevin was asking about some good camp.
Turn it up.
It's all the way up.
On the trail. And, one of my favorites is, pretty much for anything that I do is pre-prep before I leave on the trip. But one of my favorites is fajitas. Whether it's chicken or steak, just dice up your chicken, dice up your steak, whatever it is that you...
I'm going to start it over now that I figured out how to make it look.
Oh, God. You are horrible now.
Yeah, that was...
Sorry, listeners. I turned my mic volume up so that I could catch this person. So I am sorry for me blasting you. I'm going to turn my mic volume up again and then play it and then turn it back down.
Yep.
So here we go.
Yeah, Kevin was asking about some good easy camp meals for when on the trail. And one of my favorites is, pretty much for anything that I do is pre-prep before I leave on the trip. But one of my favorites is fajitas. Whether it's chicken or steak, just dice up your chicken, dice up your steak, whatever it is that you're going to have, and your vegetables in advance, put them in bags, and season it up. I prefer Meat Church brand fajita seasoning as opposed to that goopy, syrupy, nasty stuff that most people use for fajitas. Just put it all in a bag, let it sit there until you're ready for camp, pull it out, throw it on a skillet. Within minutes, you got a nice, warm, flavorful meal, and it's always good for leftovers the next night. That's all.
That was Joe Karen, right?
I think that was Joe Karen.
I think so too, because I asked him to do one, and he said he'd try. So, yeah, that's awesome.
Is my mic volume back to where it was, or do I need to go up or down?
Or a little down, maybe.
Maybe it's just a little bit down.
How's that? Is that
Yeah.
better?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, listeners, if I'm all over the place with volume. We haven't come up with a better way to do this yet.
I was wondering, can you just? Oh, you can't. I was gonna say, can you just log on to Google from the computer and have it read out? But I don't think it would play the sound through our speakers.
Maybe.
We'll
I gotta play
yeah,
with
we'll
it.
check that out later. But yeah, no, that's a great idea. Fajitas are always a winner. It goes back to what we were saying about it being it's one of those many trick pony meals. Like you can always do a lot of fajita meat and do many different, do walking tacos one day, fajitas the next,
Breakfast burritos the next day.
quesadillas, like, yeah, really good one.
Yeah. So, all right, and the next one is 39 seconds. I'm going to try just playing it before I turn my mic up because I don't want to have to do that.
Yeah, sticking with the meal prep for trips, Gavin was looking for some easy ones. And in the mornings, not always do you feel like making a big breakfast. Sometimes you just want to get up, just relax, have something quick and easy. One of my favorites is Ludwig's sour cream original donuts. You can get them in the freezer aisle at most Michigan stores. There's 12 in a package. They store well, and man, those things are good. Hot cup of coffee with one of those, sitting by the fire in the morning, and you're all set.
I think that might have been Joe as well.
That was Joe Karen a second time,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, so it's funny that you say that because there's another guy that we camp with. It's Scott, right? Austin's dad. Is his name Scott?
Maybe.
No, it's not Scott. It's Tom. Sorry, Tom. But yeah, Tom, Austin Winter's dad. He every time in the morning, like I'm like, what do you got for breakfast, man? He's like, he just has this big old box of donuts, like those plastic containers. He's like, yep, just this is my breakfast and lunch. I'm like, okay, here, eat something. Like, yeah, there are some days where like quick breakfast is the way, and I'm not gonna lie, like on those days it's usually a Pop-Tart for me, or not even that, in a monster, just have a Monster and go, because Monster just kind of suppresses my appetite in the morning. So,
Dude, nothing slaps like a Bud Light and an egg in the morning. I tell you what.
just an egg. Dude, I like just cracking me a boiled egg in the morning. If I could get with a boiled egg or a pickled egg.
boiled
even
eggs are a
better.
pretty solid choice.
Boiled eggs are I will say this, for the record, for a camp meal, those are an extremely underrated option. Because you can
You just boil them at home.
Throw them in half and
Pickle
half,
'em.
say, half and half, same as your same carton as your real eggs. So if you get 18 of them, do half and half. Those are great lunches. You can make egg salad sandwiches. I mean, eggs are a big filler. You could throw them in your salads. It's great. They're
And
great.
on that note, just bring some pickled eggs. Pickled eggs should just be a standard
Bomb.
in every camp. So.
Absolutely bomb.
Dude. So a hack for that, if you go to Menards, it has to be Menards. I haven't found them anywhere else. Back in their grocery aisle, they've got these small little jars with 6 eggs in them?
6, maybe 8.
6? Yeah. Tiny little jars. It's the only pickled eggs they've got in the store. And they're original. It's just vinegar, no other flavorings. Oh my
Yep.
god, dude. They are the best pickled eggs you'll ever
Oh,
have.
yeah.
So I had from Family Farm and Home. It's a Michigan farm store. Now I guess they're kind of coming around now, but anyway, they had pickled quail eggs. Quail eggs there around last Christmas. They kind of carry it, I think, year round, but I bought it as a
for
white
sure.
elephant gift for Christmas, and it got passed around the whole thing. Nobody wanted these fucking eggs. And finally, the person that got them just handed them back to me and was like, I'm not fucking touching these. I opened them up right there and started popping those quail eggs in my mouth. I'm like, these are so good. And maybe it's not FDA safe, but it's very easy to repickle eggs. Like, you could slow pickle by just throwing peeled boiled eggs back in the brine and putting them back in the fridge and letting them sit. Or you can heat the brine back up in a saucepan and then put your eggs in there. And that it works the same way as how they were originally pickled, because pickled eggs are originally with a hot brine, and that's how you get so much flavor inside of them. But, yeah, no, I used to do like the Vlasic dill pickles. I'd eat all the pickles out of that and then throw some eggs in there. Pickled eggs are so good, dude. I mean, is it Vogel's? No, what is that big jar, or Kogel's? The big jar of pickled bologna. It's like,
I think it's Kogel's.
it's like $15 now for a jar, but that is my favorite snack food.
The Hot Mama or whatever
Yeah.
from the gas station.
Mm,
Oh
yeah.
my god, dude, I love those.
And I look at those and I'm like, dude, a gas station pickled bologna. I'm like, there's gotta be something wrong. I've eaten them.
Well, the thing is, they're not just gas station. Like, it's a really well-known brand. They sell them individually packaged.
I know. It's
at
just,
gas stations.
for me, it's just like, dude, it
They're-
feels wrong.
They're so good.
It feels
are
wrong.
good.
It's like getting gas station sushi. Like, this isn't the gas station specialty here, and maybe this isn't the best idea, but it's so
gas
good.
stations do not fresh food, not pickled food, but fresh food from a gas station. Always a bad idea.
I don't know, man. Westco, I've never gone wrong with Westco food. Westco fresh
Okay,
deli food.
There's exceptions. Let me rephrase that. Sushi from any gas station, always right.
I don't know, man. Westco's got sushi, and I can't say I haven't tried it.
I
not the
can't say I've gotten
greatest.
sick from
It's
it.
not the greatest,
the
but I never
greatest.
got sick.
I have had sushi from gas stations in Korea and gotten sick.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like-
say that's significantly safer, I would imagine.
It still not recommended.
Yeah, and who could tell with us though? Because with me and Alex, our bodies are so finicky with this stuff that it could be literally
Mine used
anything.
to not be.
Yeah, well, I know. Maybe it's because you
My
stopped
time
eating
in-
MREs and
My time in Korea kind of set all that in motion.
there's all the kimchi.
Dude, I ate so much kimchi while I was there.
Yeah, I want to try some
I
kimchi.
still
And
eat.
I think,
I still eat a lot of
you
kimchi.
know, speaking of pickled things, when you eat sushi and there's that, what is that pickled garnish? It's pickled ginger.
Maybe.
that is-
I'm not the biggest sushi fan.
Yeah, I think it's pickled ginger. That it's supposed to be like a palate cleanser. That is the most disgusting food I think I've ever tried. And because to me, when I eat it, it tastes like I'm eating Lysol, like fruity Lysol. I don't understand
So
how
it
people
really-
like pickled ginger.
It really cleanses your palate then.
Oh yeah, it disinfects everything. Yeah, I'd rather eat a glob of wasabi than pickled ginger any day. Which I like wasabi, so that's not saying much. But yeah, no. I'm trying to think. I don't think we really missed anything. I was really happy with the last episode with the AI food generated. I think that was actually a really good. They did a really good idea on budget, and maybe we should do an AI generated camp gear budget. Get me the best.
Yeah?
Yeah, at some point we can do like a get me the best camp gear for a 3-day weekend for, what do you think, like $100, $200? What's a realistic for starting from scratch camp gear?
I'd say 150.
I feel like you could tackle a lot of that out of Walmart, but I'm just curious. But we can do that at some point and talk about that. That would be an interesting.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like that idea. That's a really fun one.
I'm just curious because it did so well on the food. Like, I'm not saying that because I don't love AI. I think that it's cool for some uses, but like for a lot of it, it's just kind of like blah. But they had some really solid food choices there, and I'm just curious what brands they go with when you're trying to do a good camp budget equipment.
Okay, so unlike when we did the food, it didn't just like it kind of gives you links to different things.
Yeah.
It recommends Coleman 2-person tents that range from $40 to $80. It also has a tented tent here and a Kelty that's $82. I told it to do for 2 people. Just that makes it realistic to be under 150. Once you start adding kids, it gets a little bit harder.
Yeah.
And then it recommends Stan Sport 2-person convertible sleeping bag for $75.
It's already over budget then.
Close.
No, it is.
You're like,
because
it is.
You said
yeah.
80 for the tent, 75. That's over 150.
Yeah, it's already over budget.
oh, I thought you were saying it ranged from when you were talking about the tents.
It ranged from 40 to 80, but the one they recommend is $76.99.
Yeah. So they're not. So the AI isn't making a list. It's just giving you
Yeah.
recommendations for under 150 for probably each item.
So they're saying that the cheapest tent you could get from Coleman is $40.
Yeah.
Because then when I look at their budget, it says tent, spend $40 on a Coleman, sleeping bag $75, which is their 2-person. $25 on fire starter because they're saying to get these waterproof fire starter matches. I'm sorry,
AI,
I can start a fire for way less than $25.
Well, and especially if you're 2-season camping in the summer, a sleeping bag isn't necessarily even the go. Like, you can just bring your home comforter, really, and be fine. If you were really trying to get you out camping on a budget, a $20 to $40 Coleman tent, if you're going out for the first time, isn't really the worst you can do. Just don't buy like the $40 2-person tent and then get like a 15-inch inflatable mattress.
Mark, you remember when we were at Leatherwood and there were those 2 ladies?
Yeah.
They had, from the top of their mattress to the top of their tent was maybe a foot and a half.
Sienna's,
and it took
them
so long to get that air mattress in that tent.
Wait, they inflated it and then put it in the tent? Oh my god, dude.
The first time. Then they deflated it, put it in, and inflated it.
Rookies.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, so I forgot. I had an air mattress and I gave it to my father-in-law who came with us camping on the cryptid trip. And he had like a 2 to 3-person tent. Like, it wasn't the smallest tent. And he had started inflating it, and he had probably a foot and a half, 2 feet. And he was just kind of, you could see him going in there. I said, well, at least it'll be warm. Like, you're going to have, like, and he said, because it got pretty low that night. And he's like, yeah, I just kind of covered the blanket over my head. He goes, that was fine. I was like, good thing. Like, I was worried about him because he's always old. He's old, man.
He's always old.
Yeah.
Well, I think once you're old, you're kind of going to stay.
I don't know. It's like sometimes they feel younger than they are, but he's always old. So, but no, yeah, it's I mean, you can't really go wrong with a cheap Coleman tent the first couple times you're out. It gives you a good base of like what you want. I would never recommend anybody buying like a shift pod for their first tent.
Did you get that one I sent you off Marketplace?
I mean, I didn't get it, but I saw it, yeah.
They want so much for that
What
thing.
is it? How much was it? Like $600?
$800.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's originally like $1,200, so.
Yeah, but still, it's like
Crazy.
Once you use a tent, and it's well used. It's not like it's a brand new tent.
And let's be honest, shift pods are ugly.
So ugly.
They look like a NASA, something NASA made. They're like reflectable, like aluminum foil, quilted aluminum foils, like, and all they are is a quilted insulated remake of Gazelles. They are no different as far as like construction or anything else goes, and Gazelles sell for $400-$500, and these with added quilt sell for $1,200. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's insane.
you know who else does that for cheaper is Free Spirit.
Yeah.
Free Spirit does one. Drew, the guy that had the 5th Gen 4Runner FBI. You know, I don't know if you guys have met him. His name is Drew.
I feel like I have.
Yeah, he had the 4Runner, the white one, and then he got a Jeep Rubicon.
Oh yeah, okay.
But he had a Free Spirit Recreation and pop up, and that was pretty cool, really. It came quilted and everything, and he got it with the purchase of something else, I think he said. But that was pretty cool. But it was like a double, and it was just way too much. Like, it was just too big. But I mean, just still no different from a Gazelle. Just added quilt and changed the color. Really,
Yeah.
really no different. So.
Yeah, I think AI is a little out of touch on that list. Just it didn't do as good as it did with the actual menu. So
Yeah, that's odd. I mean, I can't say I'm super surprised because that is kind of detailed. Like, Kelty isn't a bad brand, but it's more of a backpacker's brand. And Teton is kind of like a cheap backpacker's brand and like opening. I mean, I guess Coleman, Kelty, and Teton are all kind of an opener starter brand. I would say Coleman being the cheapest quality, Teton being the middle ground, and then Kelty being the higher end of those. But they're all I've had a bunch of each one of those. I have Kelty equipment here, and Kelty is not a bad brand. They just do better in some areas than others. I think their tent game lacks a little bit. Like, I think they make cutesy tents, and I think a lot of girls go for the cutesy looking tents because they have fun colors and stuff. But their bags and stuff are really good. I can't really complain about those. But their organization systems are good. I think they have the camp organizer for like your kitchenware, the roll up. I think that's really cool. So
yeah,
they do better with some things than others.
Still, AI way out of touch on that one.
Yep.
I think they're like, if you go to like Ozark Trail is known for being like a cheap brand, but they still have some decent stuff for being the cheaper brand. Like, there's some stuff that I probably wouldn't have changed if I didn't just have the extra money hanging around to change it. You know what I mean? Like, some of their pots and pans will do. They're not the worst that you could just grab from Walmart. So
I just sent Mark a Cabela's Alakanac. I'll send it to you. It's for $400 and it's barely been used. And we looked it up and it's a $1,200 fucking tent.
Oh yeah,
Actually, a $1,400 tent.
$1,400 tent. It's the kind that I want for setting up in the campsite here at my house during the wintertime that we can just leave up.
Yep. That's a
oh
really good
yeah,
plan
these
for
big
that.
ass canvas. Yep.
Because I do want one that we can just set up and have somewhere to just go, do things in.
Yeah.
That we don't have to set up and tear down every time. But this is a really good fucking deal at $400.
It is.
So, in your opinion,
Yeah.
so I'm looking at Ozark Trail stuff now because I was kind of talking about it, and it kind of made me think of like the prompt. I guess I don't know how you would say this, but what is something that you can genuinely cheap out on and be okay, and then something you probably shouldn't. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, knives are probably shouldn't. In my book, would you agree or disagree?
Like cooking
Are you
knife?
talking
All around.
Yeah,
camp
you gotta be
knives.
very specific knife.
All around
Are
camp.
you talking about just for Are you talking about just for camping?
I would say an all around camp knife, something that you would take out to camp,
Well, right.
maybe split some wood, cut some meat up.
I'm saying you're asking about anything for camping that you wouldn't cheap out on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, things that you
it
can
depends.
cheap out on, and like for instance, let me give an example. Like an Ozark Trail water bottle, like not a big deal. That's okay to go cheap on, or a bag.
It depends. Are you fair weather camping or are you anything camping? Because if you're fair weather camping, dude, cheap out on all of it.
Yeah. I think this is just like a general like. Let me give another example. Here we go. So, you remember those fancy ultralight backpacking chairs that like fold up, kind of like yours does?
Yeah.
So they have Ozark Trail has one. It's a backpack chair with a carrying bag for $34.
It has to be better than my $70 one that I got from 23-0.
That's kind of, you know what I'm saying though, is like, what equipment do you think is like, yeah, that's okay to cheap out on? I think camp chairs are definitely okay to cheap out on.
I had those $10 Temu chairs for an entire season, and they're still perfectly fine.
Right.
There's not a thing wrong with any of the three that I bought.
Yeah. So like, that's just kind of what I'm curious. Like, is there, I would say like fire starters. Dude, we talked about this, I think, last year a little bit, but going getting wood stove fire starters that come in the bricks, it's like, I think it's like $15 for 200 of them. And they have lasted me like 3 or 4 summers off of that one box for $15, where if you were to use like, what is it called? Blackbeard's tail or something like that. Those are like super fucking expensive for fire starters.
Yeah. And like Ozark Trail tents aren't bad. I'm not saying that all of them are bangers, but Ozark Trail makes some really good tents.
Yeah, they make decent stuff. And that's kind of what like what's for you guys, like what's and this can be opinionated, but like what is okay to cheap out on? And like what are you spending extra money on? Like if you see an Ozark brand of, let's say, a tent, are you even going to look at it as much as you would look at if you had all the money in the world? Would you even look at an Ozark Trail, or would you go for something else? You know what I mean?
If you had all the money in the world, I don't think anyone would buy an Ozark Trail. I think they're going to look at the most expensive tent they want.
I feel like that's and this is not a dig at anyone, but I think that's almost the ignorant option for people that haven't gone camping. Because like knowing,
I don't.
You know what I mean? Like knowing what we know, if it has all the features available that we want. Obviously, build quality goes into it a little bit, a lot of it, and customer service. But like, if I have all the money in the world, I don't care about customer service. I barely care about build quality. Yeah.
Because when I break it, I'm just gonna buy another one. If customer service is bad, I'm just gonna buy another one.
I think I overstated the all the money in the world part. I just mean like
if I had a $500 budget, I would look at Ozark Trail. If I had a $1,000 budget, I would look at Ozark Trail. I have no problem with Ozark Trail products.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say. I'm just trying to like think of that, because like there are certain things that I would cheap out on, like storage cases, like plastic storage cases for equipment or items or something. I would cheap out on something like that.
Me too. I definitely don't buy. If it doesn't fit in a pack out, I don't need it.
Yeah. But like for me, I still have this and I use it every time we camp. I have a 3-piece Ozark Trail camping utensil set. It's $6.44, and I use that every time I cook. It's a metal spatula, a metal spoon, and tongs. Hell, when we did our New Year's run and I was cooking hot dogs, I used the spoon for the chili, and I used the tongs for the hot dogs. And those work great. for $6.44, I don't need, even if I had, you know, a couple $100 to spend on utensils, to me, I wouldn't buy it because I don't need it. Like, that's how I feel. I don't know if would you buy something just because you had the money, I guess? There's certain things that I would just because it's cool, but like that, no, I'm good.
I probably, honestly, I don't know. If I had all the money in the world, I'd probably buy some Roxanne cookware because it's fucking cool.
Not all the money, but you know what I mean. Like, if you had a good budget to spend, would you waste it on something?
I would probably spend more just for something kind of cool. Like, the Roxanne kit is really cool. And I probably would buy something more along those lines just because I have the money to.
Yeah, I've chucked out like $30 on a plastic camp spork and knife kit that you can turn into a long spork when you put the knife in backwards. I can't remember what it's called, but it's for eating like MREs and dehydrated meals so that you don't like get your hands all fucking nasty and stuff when you're scooping in the bag. But I love that, and for the price, it was pretty good. I'm just curious, like,
if you spend, okay, so you can get a pack of 8 metal sporks for $11, bro. That's a fucking deal.
And would you ever buy anything like? I wouldn't switch to titanium, just because.
No.
Right.
No, I wouldn't either.
Like, it works. I would stick with those because it works. I don't know. I guess it's kind of a weird prompt and maybe a failed prompt for a question for you guys, but that's just kind of like, I was kind of thinking about it. It was like, I mean, at what point are we saying like, yeah, no, this actually just works and I'm not upgrading it even if I have the money because it works.
Well, if it works, you're not going to want to because, like,
yeah.
The only thing that will keep you from not getting it again if you had to fail and you just don't want to do it again.
I mean,
like, if we had to fail with our Ozark Trail propane heater, and it's something that we don't want to deal with anymore because of what happened, then we're not going to touch it again.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, like, yeah, that's granted. Like, yeah, you're not going to want to go back to that same product if it fails you. But
I don't know, man. I don't generally upgrade something just to upgrade it. When I upgrade, it's because it either doesn't do something I want it to do,
right,
or it doesn't do it well enough, or something along those lines.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess that was kind of like my question in a way, I guess. I don't know. Like, at what point is that? I don't know. I guess
if it's under $100, I might just do it because it's not that expensive.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, it's probably what I'd like. 75, under 75, $50. Except like for camp utensils and stuff, because really, to me, like those don't matter enough for me to. Like if I was backpacking and every ounce counted, like maybe I'd switch to titanium. But like, yeah, it's cool, but like my plastic silverware works just fine.
Yeah.
And I don't like metal on metal, so I would not use like metal cookware or like plateware and metal forks or stuff. I don't like eating metal. I just can't stand it. That's just me though.
Yeah, that's a weird problem to have. I like the sound. So we have this metal bowl that I think I ended up stealing from Ed and Rebecca because I left it at camp or something. And I like to put yogurt in that and then eat all the yogurt and then take my metal spoon and just dig the yogurt off the bottom of it. My wife fucking hates when I do
that's
that.
The same. I don't
and
like it.
It's like it's not a smooth metal either, so like it makes a lot of noise.
Like my teeth,
it's so
I can
satisfying.
feel my brain cringe from the sound. Like I could feel myself reeling back in horror.
Is it still here on my desk? I could give you an example.
I will throw my headset. No, I was just curious because there are certain things that I would cheap on, like Nalgene bottles. Those are cheap, but they last forever and they're really good. And I would never change out my Nalgene bottle for some other cool thing because the Nalgene bottles just fucking work. Like, and they're great.
an Nalgene bottle has a different use case than other water bottles, right? Like a Nalgene bottle isn't insulated. It's just a water bottle that works.
Yeah.
Generally, if you're spending more money on a water bottle, you're getting something that's vacuum sealed, insulated, and going to hold temperature better.
Yeah, and I can't say even with that, I don't spend the money on it because like it's not that important to me to have anything vacuum sealed and insulated. Like I don't care enough for my drinks to be ice cold all day.
Oh, I don't need ice cold. Just if I accidentally leave it in the sun, I don't want it to be 100 degrees.
Yeah, I mean, for me, usually mine don't last that long, I guess. But I will say that like my son has a 18-ounce like Ozark Trail flip up lid water bottle that we've collected stickers from around the state and given them to him, and he's just randomly put them on the bottle, and it's just like his bottle, his camp bottle, and he loves that thing. He's thrown it. It's dinged across everywhere. It doesn't fucking leak. It's great, and we love that. Like, but like for me, I wouldn't buy one just because like I have my giant Nalgene bottle that like it just works, and I don't really care if it's hot or cold. I just want the water or the. We take a bunch of like electrolyte packets with us in the summer, so we'll have like Element. That's a really good one, or Salt. I think it's what it's called, Salt or Element or something like that.
Yeah.
That one's really good. Sienna really likes that one. And then I bring some like Propel packets and stuff, and we use those for hydration in the summer. Kid really likes them too. We do like half a packet for his, and he just like jams that stuff out. I don't know. I guess that answered my question a little bit. It's like no, yes, maybe. Like,
I think, like I said, I think it just comes down to once you gotten so far with it, you might have to like switch up your preferences, like how me and Alex has rebuilt our kitchen just based off of the clutter.
Yeah.
To keep it all in one thing instead of multiples.
Oh, dude, I love the way our kitchen is now.
Yeah.
One 2-drawer setup holds everything from food to coffee.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the more that I've, the more that you camp and stuff, you refine your kit better. So I could see the use case there, definitely. There are some things that I've upgraded just to fit in my kit better. And one of those being like the cookware, like the Gerber complete set. I didn't need to, and that was kind of a big spend for me for a cook set. But it's, stainless steel, everything fits right into that one pot, and it could condense space quite a bit. But like out of the plastic, like the only things that really make the difference there are the pot, the pan. Those are really nice to have. They're full size pans, but I don't know. I had, as far as like the plasticware, the silverware and stuff go, I had 89-cent Walmart stuff that was doing just as good. Like, it didn't look as cool, but it was working just as good. Plates and
plates
bowls
are something that you should not cheap out on because they don't last as long. Like, let's say you buy a $2 or $3 plate, right? That's going to get scratched up and start dripping microplastics into everything.
Yeah, and microplastics are definitely a thing. And it's not a not concern for me. Because we still use our camp dishware, which was like 80 cents a piece. We have 5 bowls and 5 plates, and those were like 80 cents a piece. And I still use those almost every day for like lunches or something. I don't cut on them.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is like I don't cut on them for any reason. So to try to like minimize that plastic, because I'm not like a big granola guy when it comes to microplastics, because I feel like we got a shit ton already, but I'm also not going to like push my luck. I've
never gotten a microplastic into my body once.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie, and we all know it.
And this salt on this Cheeto is definitely salt and not plastic.
That's a Cheez-It, silly bean.
I was about to say, pretty sure you got
Cheez-It is what I meant.
Yeah, Cheeto. I don't know. What do you guys? Speaking of crunchy and granola, are you guys all for the Red 40 ban, or do you think it's stupid? I think it's.
Oh no, 100%.
I'm with 100%, but
With it, 100%.
okay.
I'm with 100% the idea of banning all dyes in all food, because I don't care what color my food is as long as it tastes good.
If it makes a turd, I don't care if you use natural dyes. I don't care about that as much. But yeah, artificial dyes, what's the point? I do understand that for younger audiences, and I do understand when I worked at Nestle and we worked in advertisement and package engineering and stuff, that color matters. And having colors that pop out and stand out is more attractive to the eye and brings more people in, but I don't think it's worth
personally,
it for the common good.
And I think that we could do just as good by putting fancy packaging on it than dyeing the food. Red Kool-Aid, right? Red Kool-Aid doesn't need to be red. It can be that flavor, be clear, and then have a fancy label on the front.
Honestly, I would be really cool to have any kind of Kool-Aid that doesn't stain your fucking mouth and your tongue. Would be really dope.
I want Gatorade to start releasing non-dyed Gatorades. There's no reason that we need to dye Gatorade.
No.
It adds no benefit to the drink whatsoever.
It's just a color appeal.
Yeah.
And I would say, too, that I don't know Gatorades by name. I know them by color. I will say that. So it'll take me a while to get used to it. But when someone asks me if I want a Gatorade, I say I want the light bluish-green one. And I know Alex is looking.
I don't know what that one is.
It's like almost a teal color. It's not the light blue
is that
Gatorade.
Cucumber?
No, Cucumber is the best fucking Gatorade out there.
Oh my god, Cucumber is the worst one.
Hot. If you ever find one, buy one for me and I will pay you back. I had such a hard time. I hate Cucumber. I hate Cucumber.
When I was a kid, the Amish store in Fremont always had Cucumber Gatorades, and my stepdad would buy them in bulk and be like, "You want Gatorade? That's the Gatorade you get to drink." And I'd be like, "Oh,
good.
Oh, it's so gross."
Oh, you should try it again.
And then they did a cucumber lime hybrid once.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It took us a year to get through a 12-pack of that, and I was not allowed other Gatorade until it was
would take me a day. If that, for a 12-pack. I love them. When we went camping this summer, that was the only Gatorade flavor I got. I hate cucumber. I hate the flavor of cucumber. I think it's a LaCroix flavor. There's barely any flavor to it. It just tastes like a hint of green something. But
it just tastes like vomit.
Cucumber itself. But cucumber Gatorade, I don't know why I like it. I don't know why my brain likes it. But I'm addicted to it. I fucking love it. I don't even like regular cucumber.
My absolute favorite Gatorade flavor is the green apple, but I can't drink it because it's all I drink and all I ate during when I had COVID. And now every time I start to drink it, I feel sick.
Yeah, I don't like the green apple one. I like the blue teal one, or cucumber is my number one. I'll never be able to explain it. Sienna loves cucumber, and she tried it, and she's like, this isn't really what I thought it would be. And she's like, you want to try it? I'm like, it's going to taste like ass. And I tried it, and I was like, nah, wait, huh? And I tried another drink, and I was like, yo, why is this kind of good? And she's like, what? You like this? I'm like, oh, no, I think I love this. I drank that whole fucking bottle, and this whole summer, anytime we went to a gas station, a Walmart, a Meijer, and we saw cucumber Gatorade, I was like, you know my answer? It's yes, get it. Because you can't find it everywhere anymore. It's not a common gas station flavor.
When it's so gross that not even gas stations.
No, it's that good that they never have it, is what it is. No, I understand that it's not a favorite flavor, and I'm cool with that. I just hope they don't discontinue it, because this summer, that Gatorade carried me this summer. I hate to say
it's been around for over 10 years. I'm sure it ain't going
I didn't
nowhere.
know. We just checked it out last year. We just found one last year. So I had
Yeah,
no idea.
literally. That's like all I could drink as a kid.
my
It was
God.
so bad.
Wait, okay, tell me. Yeah, I already know you're looking it up. Tell me when they released it.
Oh, I'm just looking up all the different Gatorade flavors.
No, I want to see when they release cucumber Gatorade. Hold on. Sorry, chat. They release cucumber.
Lime cucumber.
Yeah, I don't think I would like that one, but
That's the only one that's listing. It's not even listing normal cucumber. It's lime
2014 is when
Yeah.
cucumber Gatorade was launched. Dude, so fucking good. The refreshing story of cucumbers. This is my shit.
Okay, maybe it's lime cucumber is the one I'm thinking of because that was released in 2011.
Ooh, that means we need to try the regular cucumber together.
Maybe I will like the regular
Dude,
because I don't think I've ever had it.
I
then.
think you will.
Oh, dude. Oh no, it's lime cucumber again.
It's like a lighter green. It's a green that you might even like. It's kind of closer to your shirt color.
Yeah, I wear a lot of green.
Yeah.
If the listeners didn't know, I wear a lot of green.
He wears a lot of army green, guys. I don't know why.
Probably 80% of my shirts are army shirts because that's what was issued to me and they're free.
Yeah. 80% of mine, 90% of mine are black t-shirts because when I worked at Tractor Supply, they had black t-shirts for like $8 and I would just buy like 3 pair every paycheck. And then before I knew it, I had a full dresser drawer. I had like 40 black t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got rough.
Well, the Army, so active duty, they issued me a bunch of tan t-shirts, and then I got fat. And then when I joined the reserves, they issued me a bunch of these green ones, and they still fit. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I wear a lot of green. I used to wear a lot of tan.
I think the biggest issue, and I always forget, like I'll throw them on the floor, and then I'll like, oh, fuck, why is all this clothes on the floor? Then I put them in the washer. I do this. I've done this for years. I find like the XLs of my black shirts that don't fit anymore. I'll go to put them on and I'm like, nah, these are too fucking tight. And I throw them on the floor.
I do that all the time.
And I look at them and I go, I'll throw you away later. And then like a week goes by and I go, why are these fucking shirts on the floor? I need black shirts. So I go and wash them. And then I repeat the cycle. I've been doing this for like 4 years.
I also, for listeners, I also generally wear like khakis or I get like chore pants from Tractor Supply for like $15. But the other day I had to wear some jeans and I pulled some jeans out of my drawer and I couldn't even get my thigh through it.
Yep.
Like through the opening. So I looked at the size and it was a 30-30 from high school. From high school.
I still have 38s from when I was like 20 something, and now I have them in my my closet, and I don't know why I keep them. I just remember when I bought them, they were expensive, and I was like,
maybe
I don't want to throw them away.
Maybe I'll lose weight and get back.
That's
down
what I
to,
keep telling myself.
Appropriate human size and not wear 43s anymore.
Yeah, I have a leather jacket that I wore back in early high school, and that's been like, I'll be like, yeah, I'm always gonna get back down, and I'll be able to wear my cool leather jacket again. That's like been I have it in the closet, and it's just like one day I'll get back to leather jacket size. It's just been sitting there since 2012 in my
kinda on topic with that. My dad found the jean jackets that me and my sister wore when we were kids because we had a horseback riding group called the Memory Riders. So it's got Memory Riders on the back. It's really cool. But I think I'm going to get one of those and have a Botches patch sewed on the front for Jackson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll have both Memory Riders and Botches on his shirt.
Yeah, that's the biggest part about being like a bigger guy is it starts to really limit your clothing options.
Like the Botches jean jackets that we bought, we got the biggest size available. Alan can barely wear it. I don't think you could wear one.
I think I looked at it and I was like, yeah, no. I could tell just by looking at this I would probably rip the seams out.
Like they're really cool jackets, but it just like if I was any bigger, I couldn't wear one.
I think they're sized for like Asian people, not to be like
normal size people.
Asian people. Asian
Just
people in
normal-sized
general are
people,
just
dude.
smaller people.
Yeah, but the jean jackets are sized for normal sized people, and we're just not. We're big guys.
I don't know, man. I have been told, you know what always makes me feel good is when I go to, like, I went to dentist the other day, and there was this old nurse, and she goes, wow, you got a big chest. And she meant it, like, from arm to arm, because she had me in the x-ray machine that's supposed to go around you. And from arm to arm, I was almost touching the outside of it. And she's like, wow, you have a wide chest. And she's, like, touching my chest. I'm like, oh, thanks. Oh, thank you. Like, like guys, when they get catcalled, they don't give a shit. They're like, thanks.
So a while ago, I was, you know how I've been making those like kind of cartoony cover arts for our podcast?
Yeah.
A while ago, I was going to joke with you, and I told it to make one of the characters very fat, and I was going to send it to the group text. And no matter what I did, AI could not make the character fat. Like, one time they just made him have a big head, and I'm like, no, I want a fat person, not a big-headed person.
I think big-headed would have probably been funnier because Sienna's. I have a massive head. Like, even like without the hair, like I
both
can
literally and metaphorically.
Yeah, literally. And anyway, but like I can't fit into normal hat sizes typically. Like I have to like look for when I try hats out. I think I have like 40 of them. Like that I bought from Tractor Supply because I wanted to wear them for the day because I wanted to get the hair out of my face or something. And I'd put them on. I'm like, these are way too fucking small. And they were only like $11. So I was like, I'm not going to, I'll just wear them when I get a haircut. I'll get the haircut. It's not the fucking hair that makes these hats too small. It's my big ass head. So it's like, I have a massive head. I can't even fit into normal Stormy Chromers like they have at the stores, which is a bummer because I want a Stormy Chromer. I think those are cool.
We'll just have to find a double XL, triple XL Stormy Chromer for you.
Well, they do them in numbers. I think I'm like a.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they size them like an actual hat, so like 7 1/4.
That's
you're probably
small.
You're probably like a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, I'm probably like a 10, dude. I got a big ass head.
Because 7 1/4 is a pretty average size.
Yeah.
So the Army also does our hats based on numbers. And, like, the most common one is, like, 7 3/8.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I had a smaller head. I don't know what I got going on in here. I think God gave me ADHD just to limit my brain power because I was just I was too OP. He was like, I got to calm this guy down a bit.
Well, I was watching a reel, back to that big head thing. I was watching a reel, and there's this dog that had this really big head. They're like, yeah, we always thought, she was pretty smart. And then she had a seizure, so they put her under an x-ray. And her brain's like the size of a pea. The rest of it's just water filled.
Yeah.
That's Gavin.
Yeah, it probably is. I wouldn't be surprised. All this conspiracy theory is really what's filling up my brain power. It really is. All the conspiracy and the cryptid stuff that I research, that I can't believe how much that stuff occupies my brain. Or like stupid quips and chirps and stuff from like the early 2000s that I still remember.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on with kids not doing that anymore? Like, it used to be like we had all these little things we'd say, and now they just say 6 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, dude, we had like actually funny things.
Yeah. Like
if I come up to you and I just go like this, what do you think of?
Wait, what are you doing?
I just go like this. Just hands. Wait, I can't do it because I'm like.
I just think you're doing knife hands. Oh, no, you're not doing knife hands.
No, the $5 footlong, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be more like this. You kind of just went. You angled your hands.
Like when I was in high school, we literally would just go like this, and so exactly
$5 foot long, dude. What was the? Oh,
or gay.
Yep. Or J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Oh my god!
You remember that?
That was stuck in my head the other day.
Or the General. The General used to have a really good theme song.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Is like they don't do that anymore.
No. I mean, that was like pop culture. Like we use that on the regular.
Yeah, man. They had those badass Dorito commercials at Super Bowl. Now Super Bowl doesn't do any fucking cool commercials anymore.
Well, they had that really cool one about putting a blue square on the back of a Jewish person.
Yee. Yeah, that doesn't
I
sound
think
great.
the only good one was the Budweiser commercial.
Was pretty dope. The eagle and the horse. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay, Sabrina Carpenter commercial with Pringles was actually pretty funny.
Yeah. I like
Oh
Sabrina
no,
Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter's hot. So
I don't
Yeah,
get the
I like
hate.
Sabrina
I don't
Carpenter.
get the hate.
I don't either. She's
No,
funny.
do you?
She's smart. Her music is catchy.
It is catchy.
Like, but what is there to hate? Like,
It
she's pretty great.
is catchy. I'm not a big pop guy, but her one album, I've listened to that multiple times.
I ended up downloading it on our Zunes
Yeah.
because I enjoy it so
It's
much.
good.
Yeah.
And I'm not that kind of guy. But like her music videos behind them too, they're really good.
Oh yeah, they're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
the
her
one where
concert's that way.
What's the one with Jenna Ortega where she's like where they're like killing each other?
Oh.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's funny as hell. Taste or something like that.
Maybe.
But
Kiss?
no. I think it's
Taste.
Yeah.
Nope, you're right. It's Taste.
Yeah, that's funny. If you haven't seen that one, that's kind of funny, dude.
Oh, and they do kiss in that song. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they do, but they kill each other throughout the song. It's like
Because they're fighting over a guy.
yeah, they're fighting over a guy, and then I think the end of the song they realize that they ended up killing the guy on accident because they were fighting so much, and then they just ended up just like leaving together as like girlfriends or something. I don't know, but it was funny. It was like a good
Yeah,
storyline to it.
Dude, like I'm also not a pop music fan generally, but like her music's funny. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, there's still some decent music out there. Like, I didn't even realize. Did you see Matt Rife was on one of Red Clay Strays' music videos?
I did not. I love Red Clay Strays.
Yeah, I know, and I know you do, and I love Red. You turned me on to Red Clay Strays, and they have a music video that has Matt Rife in it. It's "If I Didn't Know You," is what it's called.
That's a good song. I just didn't realize he was. I haven't really watched a lot of music videos. I just listened to them.
Yeah,
but
same. But he has got bleached hair in this one. So at first I was looking at it, and then as soon as he started talking, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Matt Rife. He's a funny fucker too.
yeah, yeah. But no, Red Clay Straight. Like if you want just good music that's just catchy and fits in almost any scene,
Yeah.
play some Red Clay Strays.
Yeah.
Like I have not played a Red Clay Stray song and had someone been like, "Man, I really don't like."
Yeah,
this.
yeah. And like I don't love a lot of like the. There's some artists like remember when we were talking about doing, those artists that didn't have, like playing them in our episode. I can't remember what it's
Yeah.
called. I don't love a lot of those guys, and I thought when you introduced them that was them. But you ended up just telling me about them when I said I like Hozier or something, or Hozier, which I love Hozier too.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're almost like a bluegrass country ish.
Their genre is like
very
they call it like dark country, murder country.
something. It doesn't
That's like-
give off murder country, but like it gives off like Hozier mixed with country
Yeah,
to me. But
yeah.
really good music.
I love them.
I-
Them in the Dead South. That's
Dead
another
South
Dead
is just
South.
one.
Rock solid.
Dead South reminds me a lot of like some of Hank 3. I don't know if you guys ever listened to Hank
for
3.
sure.
But
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Hank 3 back in the early 2013s or something when I was listening to them. But those are good like trail music. That's like they're on my trail
100%.
like Red Clay Strays, Hozier. I even have Sabrina Carpenter on some of them because a kid really likes it, but K-pop Demon Hunters is super popular and they're not even bad songs either. So we have that part of
I
our playlist.
I couldn't even tell you about that one.
That one's good. They have some catchy songs. But the kid will literally karaoke style sing those songs. He loves them so much. So yeah, those are good trail songs, and we listen to those on the trail all the time. Or I'll do like early 2000s like rap, like 50 Cent, Ludacris,
Me and Mark definitely listen to dad rock. Like,
Oh, I do. Dad Rock's awesome. Like, what was I listening to? Like 3 Days Grace, Nickelback.
Yeah,
Which one was I literally just listening to?
Weezer.
Yep. I listened to the other day. I got this weird feeling that I just needed to like blast some music in my ears. So I was listening to, what is it, Gautier? What is it called? Somebody that I used to know. Just one of those eargasm musics that I just love hearing. Yeah, and then
That's a good song.
there's a instrumental band called Polyphia, and they are just like guitarists, and they are probably one of the most like talented new guitarists that there are out there, and it's just really intricate, really fast. I would almost say like ADHD music because it's just so everywhere, and the way he picks the guitar is really fast and really unique. But yeah, it's really good stuff.
So there's a now we're talking about music, man. I can talk about this all day. There's a newish country artist. Her name's Emily Zek. Her music is so good. It's like, it's kind of Dolly-like.
Yeah.
She's got a song called "It Ain't Me" that is just, it's fucking great. And the music video that goes with it is so good.
Yep.
But like a lot of her music is very, I'd almost say Dolly Parton level.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. I'm listening to it right
it's
now.
really good.
Let me just subscribe to this right quick. I'll have to listen to it when we get done.
She's one of those like more modern artists that I actually listen to on the regular because it's just good stuff.
Yeah. Modern country is come a long way, a lot farther than any other genre of music when it comes to kind of reigniting the old country spirit.
For sure.
Who's the other guy?
But not so much like on radio, right? Like, yeah, we've got a lot more of that country spirit, but it's not happening on the radio anymore.
No,
Yeah.
not at all. Not on the radio.
There is, oh God, what's that one guy? Bailey Zimmerman, back when he was older, did some decent music. And even Morgan Wallen had some, but who I'm thinking of is Coulter Wall. Coulter Wall has some of the best new age old time country music. Super
Oh
good.
yeah.
This guy is got one of the best voices out there.
I would even dare to say that Red Clay Strays is pretty country, and they're like a modern twist on a more classic sound.
Yep. The Dead South.
Yeah, there's no denying that's a country band.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. The song "In Hell I'll Be in Good Company" or whatever.
Yep.
The whole start of that song. Oh my god, dude! The whistling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Childers
it gives me
is another one too.
It gives me chills listening to the beginning of that song.
Yeah. Tyler Childers.
One of the best variants of that is when they're popping the beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that kid we went and saw at in Fremont?
Oh, I don't remember. I was gonna say, do we even get a CD from them yet, or
We didn't, but he was really good.
if I look up, I think I have them. I think I subscribed to him on Spotify. Give me a second.
There was an indie
He's
band from Michigan that I saw on Beaver Island. They have this thing called Beaver Island Music Fest, and they had music artists from all over come in, and there was a couple girls that came up and did a few songs, and one of them was called Lemon and Chamomile, and I don't even know how to spell chamomile. Chamomile? I don't know. But anyway, they ended up blowing up in the indie spot, and
Yeah.
that was like a really good song too, and I'm not really big into like the indie music scene, but it was good.
Midland's really good too. More of that like modern country.
What is it?
Midland, the band Midland.
Yeah, I've never heard of it, but
I'm trying to find the name of that artist that we went and saw. He's from like Battle Creek area.
yeah. What is it? Not Big Smo. Who was one of the other country rappers? I can't remember what his name. I don't know. But
Colt Ford.
Colt Ford, yeah. I went and saw him in, I want to say Kalkaska in the early 2010s. And that was the first time I had ever been to like a music concert. And he threw one of his band's snare sticks. And I had it for the longest time. I don't know whatever happened to it. I probably used it in band because I didn't really like value that stuff as much as I maybe should have. But it was really cool.
Yeah. I cannot remember what that kid's name is.
But
I mean, I guess just to wrap it up, I at least got to shout out Gunner and the Grizzly Boys because they're our local boys. But
yeah, I guess we really went off topic this time. But
hey,
to wrap it,
trail music is trail music.
To wrap it back in, this is all good trail music, and maybe you guys could pick a couple of these guys up and incorporate them into your trails. So, one last thing before we go. I did get a new card game that we could play at camp, and Sienna bought it for me for Christmas, and I've forgotten to tell you guys about it. It is, I didn't even know it was a thing, but it's called Not It, and it's a Cryptid Hunters edition. So that's why she got it for me, but it's basically like it's got a bunch of cryptid creatures, and there's a bunch of cards in there with like 4 sets of cryptids, and they have different patterns, and it's kind of like a goldfish game. And the hunter is the youngest person that plays usually. So, and they end up being the hunter, and they have to like ask you these questions, and if you have that combination, they have to like give it to you or something like that. So,
yes, Mark, that's it.
What
that's
is it?
The kid. Myron Elkins, I think.
Oh, Myron Elkins.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, he's pretty good.
You remember Walmart Yodeler?
Yes.
You remember him? You know those that sang Hank 1 in the middle of that Walmart?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's grown up and done real country music, and it's really good.
Really?
Yes. Hold on. Let me look up his name real quick. Before
then we'll really leave you guys.
Yes.
We won't keep talking about music. We promise.
Mason Ramsey. Look up his new music, and he actually has some really good new country music. Keeps that same vibe of the old style country. And he's a lot older now.
Yeah.
He's like 18 now, which is crazy. But I don't know how old he is, but I think he's like 18 now. But he hit puberty, so his voice is deeper now, so he's doing all that different country music in a deeper voice.
That's awesome.
But you should listen to his music. Tell me which ones you like, Alex, because I think you'll like those. But
awesome.
On that
I'll check it
note,
out.
we're at an hour 13, so we should wrap this up.
Yeah. Catch you guys later.
Yeah. Good
Later.
luck on your music.